Hello everybody, what's going on? Hopefully you are all doing a-okay and happy Halloween. Not that I intended for this to be a Halloween special video for the channel. It's just that I got caught up doing some other IOL stuff and it just so happens that I'm doing this for Halloween, so here you go. So I'm back playing Half-Life 2 alone. I did do a source mod showcase of this mod, but I got a couple comments specifically from, I'm just going to say their name as JS4479, and the developer, the maker of the mod, Waddles, who wanted me to look at the coastal levels, which I will get to, and also some of the stuff that I missed in the original video that I did. So first and foremost, I think one of the most egregious things that I missed out on was the song panel. So if you press the X key, it loads up this song panel, and you can select essentially just different tracks from the game. So for example, there's Self-Esteem Fund, which is from Portal, as well as some other stuff from the Half-Life 2 soundtrack and some other stuff. Can you adjust the volume, adjust the pitch or whatever. So that was just one thing I missed. There was a HUD hint for it and I completely missed it, so that is something you can do if you want to. Apparently there's a door here I missed, which is just this storage area, and I've not checked any of this stuff out, mind you, so I really don't know what was going to be in here, but it just looks like some sort of storage area. I missed out on that. And also, if we go back outside of here, there is a ladder, which I missed, which takes you down to basically the ground level over here. So what I was informed was that you can go back the way you came, essentially back to train station 02, and there is a level transition back there. So obviously this is where you would come down when there's the Street Wars chapter. You'd come out down here, or this would be in ruins and chaos or whatever, and then you just come down this way, and this is where Dog would take on the Combine. You'd go down this way. This is the streets. This is the building that we would have just been in. Obviously we can't open that door and go back to train station 03, and there's this back here, which is the other side of the fence from train station 02. Now we can't go any further back than this because the Combine wall is in the way, but if you could get on the other side of this, then you'd have the Combine barricade, which is also from train station 02, and the plaza and all that. So it is nice that all of this exists, as in, you know, it's all in one level, so, you know, it adds to the sort of world building, if you will. Like, normally all this would just be, you know, a kill barrier, essentially. You'd just take full damage of like 1000 or something and instantly die, but it's nice to know that's been removed, and, you know, just explore that area if you really want to. So now let's get into the real meat of this video, which is going to be looking into the, obviously, coastal levels. So again, I don't know which coastal levels they wanted me to play, so I'm just going to start from chapter 29, which is Coast 01, and play some of the coastal levels. So let's just see what this is all about. Now we're given an arsenal of weapons. Also, for some reason, the scroll wheel jumps. I don't know why the scroll wheel jumps. That's a bit weird. It's supposed to scroll through the weapons. Oh, unless that's something in the options, maybe. Oh, there usually be something like fast weapon switch or something, maybe. I don't know. Why is the scroll wheel got something to do with the... Oh, yeah, you get the gravity gun as well. Oh, there's no Jeep here. It's because it's down there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's left this bug in. Okay, yeah, I see what's happening here. So basically, if you have a certain FOV value and you zoom in, if you look at the very top left-hand side of the screen, you can see that the weapon's sort of inverted. So that you can actually fix. I need to probably highlight that But yeah, essentially if the weapon FOV gets lower than 0, you just hard code it to a value of 0. It's kind of what you do. I also remember from a comment that there was actually an NPC in the crane. Because I was under the assumption this whole crane sequence would play out. But it looks like it doesn't, because the Jeep's actually down here. So I was thinking if the crane sequence plays out, but there's no one in the crane, that would be pretty funny. But also, how the hell did that happen? But at least with the Jeep on the ground, I don't need to go with what I was going to originally say. Of like, is there a ghost operating the crane or something to lower the Jeep down for us? So, at least that's nice. And I think given the way this mod works... Okay, this mod sucks. How did I miss that? I did exactly what I was supposed to do. No, okay. What I was going to say was something. I don't even know. I literally, I think that's the first time that the Jeep's not actually made it across that gap. I'll give it one more time. One more attempt. Let's see if we can do this. No! Okay, I'm thinking there's supposed to be at least some sort of trigger volume there that helps the Jeep get across. And that might have been removed, which is why the Jeep's no longer making it over there. So what I was actually going to say was, given the way this mod works, you could very well proceed through the coastal levels without the Jeep. Which would take a really long time because, you know, the coastal levels are quite large. But, there's nothing stopping you from just going through like what I'm doing right now and just not even take the Jeep with you, which would actually be kind of bad, you know, beat the coastal levels without the Jeep. You just gotta be crazy to do that, but it looks like I'm gonna have to, because for some reason the Jeep wasn't making the jump as it was supposed to, unless there's going to be some sort of you know, oh, you don't have the mission critical assets and you die and fail, basically. I wonder if that's still in the game. But yeah, let's try getting to Coast 02. Oh, and look at that as well. You gotta love the world just appearing in front of you as well, because the dark fog and all that is just, it's just there. Ouch, broke my leg. Oh yeah, you don't even have the HUD or anything to see how much health or whatever you have. So yeah, this is actually going to be a bit more boring than I might have anticipated, because, you know, not having the Jeep is going to slow this whole thing down considerably. And you gotta love seeing the world appear in front of your eyes. Like what's happening over there. Bit of the details of the world or whatever. And obviously in normal Half-Life 2 you would not be able to do this, because you would have the ant lions chasing you down the entire time, and you'd probably end up with a mission failed happening because you were not preserving the mission critical assets. So, you know what I'm going to do? Is there a way to increase the walk speed? Oh, so you do find HL2 walk speed. So let's see, can we change HL2 walk speed to like 500? Just increase it by quite a bit. Or is that a cheat? No, that's a game. Is there anything else? Walk on the clients? Plus walk, minus walk? Oh, that's what that is. I don't know. I might need to no clip if things get really desperate, just to speed things up a bit. It's just because I don't want to be running around the coast like this, unless there's some way in which you can actually go like substantially faster. And I know some people are going to say, oh, you can do the whole, you know, jump backwards and go like this and gain infinite speed, but I don't, you know, I don't know how to do it. Funny enough, I don't know how to do that. So I need to get lectured on how to actually do that to actually make this possible. Now you see that I need to, yeah, that just like appeared out of nowhere. That yeah, that fan or whatever, that wind turbine, whatever that's supposed to be, that thing just appeared out of nowhere. And at 4K resolution, I can tell you can count the pixels in the sky. It's actually that low quality of a texture. But for 2004, this would have been absolutely legendary. Although that probably would not be legendary, let me tell you. Just that appearing out of nowhere stuff that I keep criticising. But I think that's just an inherent limitation of the game. That's just the Z-far. Is that what it is? Hold on. Find Z-far. Is that something that exists? No. Z. Oh god, there's so much stuff here. Yeah, this is just like random crap, basically. But that Z thing would just be, you know, it just how far you can actually see the world. So it could be one of the R underscore things. Let's see. I'm just going to take a quick look through. R underscore far Z -1. Use the value in the NFOG controller. There's probably an NFOG controller here, so it's using whatever value that is. So perhaps that's the reason why. Because it is given a value of it's given a value of -1, which means it should just render everything, I guess, but it's not doing it, so... Oh, and this is where you'd have a new little Odessa, I believe, where you have to fight the gunship, but there's nothing here, so you don't need to fight anything. So, yeah, I'm just, you know, running and jumping my way through the coastal levels without the vehicle, without the Jeep, because for whatever reason, the Jeep did not want to get across that gap. I don't know why. Maybe you can tell me in the comments why that didn't work, even though it should have worked twice. And you know what just dawned on me? Because I'm being a complete imbecile. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but we could actually probably try and use one of the impulse commands. Is it 81? No, it's one of these. Oh, it's 82. Oh, close enough. It's 82. It gives you the Jeep with the Tau cannon as well. That's quite nice. So we could have just used this from the beginning just to speed things up a bit. Oops. Well, you know what we could do? We could actually use the airboat instead and make things really interesting. So, actually, if there's any way to drop... you can't drop weapons, I don't think. I mean, there's a way to implement droppable weapons. Okay, that was just terrible gameplay. I apologise for that. I fucked that one up. But yeah, there is a way you can add drop, you know, the weapon drop functionality. Maybe that could be a Valve source code tutorial. And speaking of Valve source code tutorials, I think I might have figured out a way to add in achievements. Now, the one thing I haven't figured out is pop-up notifications for achievements. So if anyone watching this video has any idea of how to make the achievement notifications pop up, then it would be greatly appreciated. So basically, I think you can do something like... Oh, okay, that's been taken out. Yeah, there was something you could do where it's something called achievement notification test or something. If you do a check of that in a source mod, then it essentially cause a pop-up of a stock achievement to, you know, happen. So you can see what was supposed to happen, but it just doesn't seem to, you know, it doesn't seem to work. Is it this? Hold on, I'm getting to it. Is this doing what I want it to? I don't think it is. Is this doing what I need it to? Yes, okay. So yeah, I'm just getting confused over the controls. I've not done this for a very long time, so hopefully you can understand my... oh, and you just get out instantly as well. Anyway, sorry for failing so badly right there. Don't know if there's anything I'm missing out on. There's probably a ton of stuff I'm missing, but, you know, this is just like what you'd do in normal Half-Life 2 gameplay. Oh, look at that. He got, like, stuck on the barrel right there. Okay. Come on, you gotta move away from there. Get this garbage out of the way. Come on, get out of here. So, we go down this way. of course, why would you have all the weapons and items and stuff if there's nothing to fight? Unless there is something to fight. I mean, all the suit batteries and health and stuff I understand, because you might take fall damage or whatever, but... Unless the weapons are just like, yeah, there was something that happened, there's weapons here for some reason that have been left behind, and now it's just, it's up to us to take it. Alright, let's get out of here, and go down this way. Oh no, it's another one of these ledges. Let's see if we can do it. Oh yeah, made it. See, we made that one. I don't know. And I think if you well, this is one of the Half-Life 2 beta kind of areas, isn't it? If you played Half-Life 2 beta, I think you'd actually have the lighthouse around here. So, more you know. We'd actually be done with the coast if the lighthouse was right here, but alas, that is not the case. So we need to keep going all the way up and around here. And go down this way. Oh wait, did you hear that? Hold on. Ah, the level transition fucked that over. Yeah, so I think that's what happens. Yeah, so the engines of the vehicle get stopped by the sound of the flashlights, which is quite weird. So there's a prop there rolling across the street. Get out of the way. Yeah. No, no! Oh, I was going off to the side then. Can I no clip? Yes. I lost the vehicle, but it's not the vehicle. That's why it's not counted as a fail. What is that? Oh, it's just a barrel. I was going to say, what's that doing down there? No, it's just one of the explosive oil drums. It just rolled off the cliff and went into the ocean or whatever. You know what? We can just no-clip now that cheats are on. So we can just, like, go right on through. You could go into this building if you wanted to. In normal Half-Life 2, you'd go around here. There'd be the watch for rolling rocks. Over there, you'd go around this way. Over here is where you get the crossbow. So you nail that guy over there. And there's a chair up there as well, look. It's just got a little chair up here for some reason. So yeah, there's all this area as well. You'd have the barricade here, but that's not here. So, and then there's the lambda cache, which is over back behind there. And you'd have the APC, and you know, gravity gun that into the water down below. You'd go down this way, which is another level transition, if I'm not mistaken. I think it should be, but because I'm no clipping, it ignores trigger volumes. Achievements disabled, huh? So yeah, because I turned cheats on, I'm not going to get lambda locator. There's no achievements menu anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Waddles must have forgot to delete the achievements HL2 or HLX or whatever it is, or EPX, Ep1, Ep2.cpp out of the client and server. Because that's something I'm going to be covering. If I'm going to be doing a video about achievements in Source 2013, then yeah, that's going to be something that you're going to need to do, is not have the existing Half-Life 2 or episodic achievements in the mods, because it might cause some issues. So let's check this out. So yeah, all this is stuff that you could normally access. You can go into this house if you wanted to. I believe there's some, like, I think there might have been like a poison zombie or something up at the top here. And then you'd get like head crabs you have to deal with as you sort of try and fight your way out. You can actually just go through the fireplace. That's interesting. But yeah, one of the things I'm going to do is... Oh, look at that. Do you see that? I approve. That's probably going to be the thumbnail. It's just seeing the bridge just extend into nothingness, into the ether. Or the aether. Let's go down this way. Of course, this level exists. See the water getting cropped up into like Minecraft squares off in the distance. But yeah, I wonder if this is something you actually needed to do to progress in this, or if the you know, if the force field's already not present. Though it would be nice to just like not even come down this way. It's nice to know for the sake of completion that this level actually exists. So yeah, this is where you'd have the train passing overhead and you'd be fighting like head crabs and combine soldiers going down this way, not trying to fall off the map or anything. Go this way and probably go up here as well. Just work your way over. Nip into here and make further progress. Very nice, nicely designed area, if you ask me, with all the trusses and struts and all that good stuff. So I might need to no clip on the way back if nothing interesting happens here. Oh, and I wonder, is that train going to try and impede our progress? Because that would be funny, if you ask me. You know, no one might be here, but the train's still got to run on time, don't you know? So you'd go up this way under normal gameplay convention, and you would... I think you did need to press that button. I don't know. Bridge access inactive. Now, what's the chances I've just actually screwed myself over by pressing that button? Wouldn't that be a nice troll? You think you need to do this, but you actually don't. Oh well, we'll just go back normally. I think I don't need to use cheats when I don't need to. I just need to use Impulse 81 to get the Jeep and expedite this process, so you know, make it a bit faster. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with the disappearing level stuff. It's gotta be something to do with the fog, I imagine. And just how the far Z of the fog is just causing this kind of stuff to happen. Right, do we still need to go down this way to get... I think we do, don't we? We need to cut through like that, get over here. And of course, someone might be saying, well, if this far Z thing is such a big issue, then just change the value to something ridiculous and just keep it that way and don't complain about it. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a graphics bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody likes people like that. But let's see. Is the force field active? Is the train going to try and kill us? And what is next after this section of the coast? So yeah, I don't know if this was what, you know, the viewers want. Is just seeing all this. Now, you know what? We can't go down that way. Can't go down the tunnel, unfortunately. That's a shame. Right, what was it? It's Impulse 82. Let's use Impulse 82 again, and let's just go down this way. Let's get killed by the train, guys. Let's just go out in style. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. It's just a ghost train. Come on, I expect it. Okay, the train's not here. Nice. Damn, that was a brutal hit. A brutal collision. Okay, definitely not going to make this. Okay, we did. We made it. So you go down that way. So I think in Retail Half-Life 2, I believe this is where they say the Sand Traps chapter begins. But if you use the new game feature, you know, the new game option, to start a new game at Sand Traps, then it's actually a couple levels beyond this one, which is where the Sand Traps actually begins. So I don't know if I'm going to be covering all of that necessarily. You know what, we don't even need to play this legit if we're going to be doing this. Just go down this way like so. Because it'll just take too long. But yeah, you have this house over here. If memory serves, that is a house you could go to, although you don't really need to go over here. May just be some combine over here. There's a boat back here. This should have been a lambda cache if you ask me. If it's not, it should have been. Who would have ever known to go behind that boat to get those items? But yeah, you just go down here. There's this combine sort of blockade, but that doesn't stop you. You go down this way, avoid the crack in the road. You'd go over here. This is where the battery puzzle would be to open this gate, but this gate's already opened. You'd come down this way, go through the tunnel, and there's another level transition in here somewhere. I don't know where, so let's just go back to the beginning. It's just no clip and impulse 82 is up. Oh, it's a zombie jeep arising from the grave. We're not going to be able to drive this, are we? What kind of nonsense is that? You can't spawn the jeep like that. There we go. Just leave the zombie jeep behind, so you can't drive it while it's in the floor, unfortunately. Nice use of the Tau cannon as well, that is. Totally not going to be used to actually hurt anything in this. And here we are. We are at the lighthouse, Lighthouse Point. So we would normally take the jeep, drop it off in here, and you could get the, well, I think there was supposed to be the ability for a Vortigaunt to take the Tau cannon off the jeep and to give it to you so you can use it. But that was taken out of the game apparently, so there's no sort of a Tau cannon shenanigans. And that's another Valve source code tutorial I could do, adding, oh, what's that? Okay, that's a Vertex issue, I would say, is a crack in reality. If you go through there, you know where you end up. You end up in the back rooms if you go through there, so don't actually go there. It's a crack in reality. It's not supposed to happen. There's something else for Waddles to look at. Why the hell is there a crack in the lighthouse right there? I don't know. Just the map decompilation or something is just not good enough. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, this is where Sand Traps should begin. It's around here. And this should be very interesting without the antlions sort of coming out of the ground and trying to kill you. So you can still try that achievement where you gotta get past without touching the sand. Of course, this is where you'd have the body, but the blood's still there, but the body isn't. So what's that all about? So yeah, just keep going around. And oh shit, I touched the sand. Oh, I failed the achievement. I failed everyone. I'm sorry, I touched the sand. So yeah, I think I'll play this level, and I think there's one more after this, isn't there? It's the approach to Nova Prospekt, and then because that Nova Prospekt and the levels therein is as far as the mod is in development at this point in time. So that's there's nothing after Nova Prospekt. It's just going to be the prison levels, but without any sort of combat or anything going on. So you never see anyone play Half-Life 2 and they just go across the sand like this. It's just not going to happen. Especially if they're going to go for the achievement, which requires you to, you know, not touch the sand at all. That's why there's all the physics props strewn about the place. But yeah, down this way. You break your legs, obviously. You break your legs and then come down this way, where you'd have the antlion guards, and it's where you'd get the bug bait. So then the antlions become friendly towards you, and you'd have this sort of resistance camp by the coast. Apparently, they knew an antlion guard was outside, and somehow they never attacked this place for some reason. But yeah, you'd get taught about the usage of the bug bait and all that at this point, and you're free to carry on to the final approach towards Nova Prospekt. And I think that's where I'm going to end this video off, because I played this for quite a bit. I would say I don't think there's anything else I need to say or do or commentate on, unless for whatever reason there's someone watching this video who wants me to play more of this and play a certain chapter or certain section or revisit something I missed. Oh, there's none of the pylons here. The antline suppression pylons, they aren't in the sand here. So there were some earlier, but there's none here now. Of course, we can use a stationary gun. Just shoot at nothing with infinite ammo. Very nice. And we just go down, follow the, you know, electrical pylons phasing in out of existence, and as is all of reality, just appears right in front of our eyes instantaneously, or fades in, or whatever, however it feels like, you know, reality's like that. So this is where you get the flares, or at least a couple flares I think in this section. Danger explosives. That is a lot of explosives. Maybe not that much, but you know, oh well, I don't know what to say. It's just Half-Life 2, guys, just without the combat. Makes it very interesting just to explore this sort of liminal space, if you will. These places should be occupied, but they're not. What the hell happened? It's down to you to piece together what happened, I would imagine. Or to come up with something that happens that explains all of this. You know what it was? It was aliens. Aliens did this. And not just any aliens, it was the ancient aliens. Yes, the ancient aliens did this. There you go. Just get that out of there. And go this way. Towards Nova Prospekt. And use the ladder to get up here. So yeah, this is quite nice, I would say. It's nice if you want to have a creepy kind of liminal space feeling, you know. Yeah, like liminal space source or something. It's just like there's supposed to be someone or something here, but there's just nothing here. Right, is that another? I think that might be another vertex issue right there, or texture thing. Don't know. Sorry, I'm just a graphics bitch like that. I need to call out all of these minor issues that, you know, just gonna not amount to anything. So let's get out of the sewer level. Out of the sewers here. And round off this sort of exploration of Half-Life 2 alone. Now, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before on the channel. I might talk about something like this for when, you know, the Half-Life 2 anniversary happens. But during my very, very first playthrough of Half-Life 2, I never noticed that ladder in the corner. So I remember going through this pipe and back to the last level thinking, like, where am I supposed to go? And then the next day when I played it again, it's like, oh yeah, there's a ladder right here that you use to get out of this area. What? Okay, I got fucked over there for a second. I don't know what happened. The movement screwed up, but yeah. So that's going to be where I'm going to be rounding this playthrough part off of, well, not even a playthrough part, just like a Halloween special for, you know, the viewers, because I don't have a Halloween special planned for this year, other than to play this. So yeah, let me know what you think, and if there's anything I missed that is so bad that I need to come back to this and play it again, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about Half-Life 2 alone, and if there's any other source mods you want me to take a look at. I know there's at least 2 or 3 that the viewers have suggested that I should take a look at. And happy Halloween and all that good stuff. Peace out, take care out there, and see you later.